classic vanilla milkshake. This is the foundational standard against which all other shakes are measured, tracing its roots back to the early 20th century when electric blenders first became a fixture in American pharmacies. It relies on a high-quality vanilla bean or extract base blended with whole milk and several scoops of dense vanilla ice cream. The simplicity of the flavor profile makes it a universal favorite, serving as the neutral canvas for the evolution of the modern soda fountain culture. Chocolate malted milkshake. This variation introduces malted milk powder to a traditional chocolate base, a technique popularized by Walgreens in the 1920s to enhance the nutritional value of the drink. The malt powder, made from sprouted barley and wheat, provides a distinctively toasted, nutty undertone that cuts through the sweetness of the chocolate syrup. It has a slightly thicker, grainier texture than a standard shake, offering a nostalgic taste that reminds many of old-fashioned malt shops. Classic strawberry milkshake. Real fruit is the defining characteristic of this bright, pink-hued beverage, typically made by macerating fresh strawberries with sugar before blending them into dairy. In a diner setting, this often involves a mix of strawberry-flavored ice cream and a chunky fruit swirl to ensure every sip has a hit of tart acidity. It provides a lighter, more refreshing alternative to the heavier cocoa-based options, making it a staple of summer menus. Black and white milkshake. This New York City favorite is a hybrid creation that uses vanilla ice cream as the base but incorporates a heavy dose of chocolate syrup. Unlike a standard chocolate shake, the flavors remain somewhat distinct rather than fully integrated, allowing the floral notes of the vanilla to peek through the rich chocolate finish. It is named for its visual contrast and remains a primary request in traditional East Coast delis. Hard milkshake. This modern evolution incorporates distilled spirits or liqueurs into the blending process to create a dessert designed specifically for adults. Common additions include bourbon, spiced rum, or coffee liqueurs, which are carefully balanced with the sugar content of the ice cream to ensure the alcohol does not curdle the dairy. They have become a centerpiece of upscale burger bars and gastropubs, bridging the gap between a cocktail and a traditional dessert. Freakshake. Originating in Canberra, Australia, this style focuses on extreme visual presentation and massive portions that turn a simple drink into an architectural feat. The base milkshake is usually quite thick to support the weight of toppings like entire slices of cake, brownies, lollipops, and clouds of cotton candy. While the flavor of the shake itself is important, the primary appeal lies in the overwhelming decadence and the elaborate, messy aesthetic of the toppings overflowing from the glass. Thick shake. This variety is defined purely by its structural integrity, containing a significantly higher ratio of ice cream to milk than a standard beverage. It is often so dense that it cannot be consumed through a traditional straw and requires a spoon, similar to soft-serve ice cream. Fast food chains often favor this style because the cold temperature and high butterfat content provide a slow-melting, indulgent experience that lasts throughout a meal. Date shake. This regional specialty from the Coachella Valley in California utilizes the natural sweetness of Deglet Noor or medjool dates instead of processed syrups. The dates are typically turned into a paste before being blended with vanilla ice cream, resulting in a drink with a caramel-like flavor and small, chewy bits of fruit throughout. It serves as a historical marker for the agricultural heritage of the California desert and remains a popular roadside attraction for travelers today. Shamrock Shake. This seasonal mint-flavored beverage is a cultural phenomenon that appears exclusively in the weeks leading up to St. Patrick's Day. It is characterized by its vibrant green color and a clean, cool peppermint flavor that is usually topped with whipped cream and a cherry. Though it began as a promotional item for a major fast food corporation, it has developed a dedicated following, signaling the transition from winter to spring for many milkshake enthusiasts.